RageRockRadio.com presents The Hidden Track.
Hey, I'm Joe Cote.
Gary Famigletti.
Ken McGee.
I'm Mark Damon, and we're Fourth Wall Fiction, and you're listening to RageRockRadio.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of The Hidden Track here on RageRockRadio.com. Matt Connerton with you again this week, and I'm sitting here with four very nice young gentlemen from Massachusetts, Fourth Wall Fiction. How are you guys?
We're doing very well.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing good.
Well, let's do the traditional introductions here. We'll start at this end of the couch. Tell me who you are and what you do in the band.
My name's Ken. I play guitar and backup vocals. My name's Gary. I'm the percussionist, drummer.
I'm Mark. I do the band.
Wow. All right.
Wait a minute. What? I play bass. That's what I do.
Yeah.
My name is Joe. I sing and play piano.
Very good. And what does the name mean, Fourth Wall Fiction? Where does that come from?
That's a Kenny question.
Kenny.
In acting, there's this term called the fourth wall, which is if you have a stage, you have the left, the right, and the back wall, which is the ones you can see. And then the fourth wall is the one that's supposed to be between the audience and the performers.
Uh-huh.
And the point of the name is that we don't want there to be a wall. We want the show, the experience of our live show to be like one entity between the audience and the performer.
Especially because if there was a wall there, it would be a suck show.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They wouldn't see anything.
Right,
I mean,
true.
Pink Floyd tried it, but then they knocked it over like halfway through,
Yeah.
and it was just not a good idea.
Wow. Well, you know, of all the bands I've interviewed, you guys have the name with the deepest meaning.
Liar.
No, it's a fact.
Really?
Cool.
Oh,
It
wow.
really is, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
Other
deep.
bands were just like farting around a dictionary and was like, that's a good
Yeah,
couple
well,
words
usually
that match together.
Usually the standard response is, we just thought it sounded cool.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
So,
We're just gonna name our band Inside the Broccoli. Outside the trees.
although we had Inside the Broccoli, Outside the Trees, you got to admit it was a good interview.
Yeah.
Those
They,
guys,
they opened up for Vag Cunts.
yes. Who we're going to try to get in here soon, Vag Cunts. But anyway, so now there's actually five of you in the band, right? You guys are missing a man?
yes.
Yep. The sexiest one.
The
He is,
sex-
he is actually our eye candy.
I wouldn't say
Really?
that.
Yeah.
He's
I
definitely the eye.
He's the eye candy. He's
I
the
don't know what you're saying.
he's
Gary.
the one that the girls love.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that? Does he just exude sexuality, or
I think
what is
so.
it about
I
him?
think
I
think it's his guitaring. Maybe?
no, not at all. He's
No?
a terrible
No, it's
guitarist.
definitely
Oh,
the-
really? Yeah.
It is the way he looks. He's a sexy.
He's
man.
actually on the leaderboard for hookups we have on a wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's leading,
phenomenal.
yeah, he's leading 107 to, what do you have, 3? You're in second?
second.
I'm like -10.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Backwards.
That's all right. You know, I always say it's so much more important to look good than to play well anyway.
Fernando Lamas would say it's so much more important to look good than it is to feel good.
Exactly.
So if you say it like this, it's short. No.
So when I talk to people about you guys, because I met you at the Artist Jump Off in Revere
Yes.
back in, what was it,
February.
February. With you guys were playing with Daisy Chain that night, who we had in here a number of weeks ago. And when I talk to people about you guys, I have a hard time describing what you sound like.
So do we.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's give it a shot. How do you describe Fourth Wall Fiction?
Gary, go.
Well,
Pressure's on, Gary.
I would say we're progressive, somewhere between the progressive rock, and we have some heavy moments, but not like I wouldn't call ourselves like metal. Mm-hmm. So somewhere progressive or alternative, maybe.
Yeah.
I would use
We
to
all-
describe us.
We all have our like own musical thing. Like I'm more into like the heavier, hardcore, let's go mosh sort of music, and like Gary likes Dream Theater, like the crazy musicians and
Yeah, Mark, you're into
whatever you do.
I think we're a very theatrical band.
Uh-huh.
Like,
True.
So the shows are very important to us because we like to actually put on a show. Anyone can sit around listening to a CD, but we like to actually create something to watch visually.
Yeah.
And make sure it's entertaining for everyone. So and we do have all different
taste of music.
taste in music, and so it works. It's weird like how different we all are. Like I listen to folk, like I
Yeah.
but like all
That's
of
just
our,
you.
yeah, all of our interests like create like a cool sound, and
It's really weird. Because when I think about it, we've actually been a band for a little over a year, and I didn't even know Gary a year ago. And it's funny because I didn't know things like 6/8 or 4/4. I just played music.
Right.
That was it. I just sang and played piano. So it's funny how I didn't even know those things a year
I
ago.
definitely bring like the confusing parts of our music into play.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? The
Well,
confusing
like
parts.
I listen to, like he said, Dream Theater, and I like odd time signatures, so I bring like the more complex. I guess you would call it like
What the hell is
complex parts of
5/4?
music. Yeah,
Right.
Like I love like
Screw
yeah,
7/8.
anything over 8, and like, and I hate just normal 4/4. And whenever it is we play 4/4, like I try to make my parts like a little different, so at least it's not just like 4/4, like
Which was
bass,
all I
snare,
grew up
bass,
listening to.
snare.
Right.
Gets boring to me after a while, so I try to, I play that way sometimes, but then other times I like to, like play, complex stuff. So
Yeah.
I bring that aspect to the band, I would say.
Now you guys are all pretty young. Are you in college, all of you, or?
Yes, I'm currently going to UMass Lowell. I'm
Yep.
21. I should be graduating in December, I think. So
Should be graduating?
yes, well, I'm
Super
supposed
senior.
to be graduating like next spring,
Uh-huh.
but I think I'm gonna go an extra semester. So 2 years from
More
now.
partying or
No,
what?
just I just been
it's because of
slacking.
me.
Oh,
with,
come on. It's okay. You're a rock star. You can admit it's more partying.
Yeah, it's
Whatever. It's all
party's
good.
good.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Gary doesn't party.
I
He
party
doesn't
all the
party.
time.
You are fully shackled. Full of shit.
Yeah, I'm a criminal justice major. I need to
Can't go
behave
to
myself a
jail.
little bit if I want to be a cop. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because cops are so clean.
Oh goodness.
It depends.
There isn't
Depends
one across the street from here right now.
Well, what?
Oh, that's
Is there really? He's
Living
pointing
upstairs.
upstairs.
Well, actually,
cops.
actually, I was gonna say when I was pulling in, there was a Hillsborough County Sheriff
Yeah.
across the
I
street.
know.
Yeah.
He was
Kinda
looking at us.
I
nerve-wracking.
thought he was going to yell at us for all sitting in the car because we were just listening to music, waiting for you to get here.
Yeah,
so
yeah. What are you
I was
boys
like,
up
yeah.
to?
Hide the drugs.
Sitting.
Sees the Massachusetts plate. Well, why don't we play a tune? Because we were talking about what you guys sound like, and it's probably still not clear to our listeners. So, what do you guys want to play? Let's hear
We
something.
picked a song called "Weekend Girlfriend." It's we have 2 songs in one. This is a very like
It's about a drunk girl.
yeah, it's pretty much about the girls who go to parties. Going
Sure.
off of that,
Sure.
Hose.
and they just allow themselves to
Oh yeah.
Hose.
To get used.
You take it used, and it sucks on both ends. The guy who's doing it, the girl who's letting it happen, not letting it, but it's just
It actually sucks because I was never on the better end of it. I was always watching the guys use the girls.
Sure.
Yeah,
Well, there's still time.
I know.
Yeah.
You know.
it's a use.
My girlfriend would appreciate it.
There's always time to use a girl. It's
Exactly.
terrible.
You have to make time for the things that are important in life. On that note, okay, so this is Weekend Girl or
Weekend Girlfriend.
Weekend Girlfriend
Yeah.
from Fourth Wall Fiction here on the Hidden Track on RageRockRadio.com.
RageRockRadio.com,
American Metal Radio.
the heaviest place on the internet.
Walk inside a crowded room and see through the haze all the people that you wanna be. Your friend comes up to you and hands you the way. You look around for a girl as you take your seat. Recognize the same girl that you chose last week. She stumbles up to you. You give a casual hey, and then she screams, "Oh my God, this is my favorite song!" She doesn't have a clue the radio isn't even on, and now you're in, at least to you it seems. They don't let the menu turn around and raise your hand and scream. Get this girl a drink, tell her what she needs to think, won't even put up a fight. But look into her eyes, hands upon her thigh. You and your girlfriend's wedding for you tonight. She says the words and she says that she's gonna be fine. You know me, I'll never get out of line. In the background, he impatiently waits. He kisses her neck and she falls right in. Don't catch my eye for the glimming with thoughts of sin. Come on, stranger, let's begin our random number of dates. And in the morning when she tries to recall, she won't remember a thing, but she'll feel it was all. It was all worth it. And you're the best, at least to her it seems. She doesn't have a clue to do this to her every way. Get this girl a drink, tell her what she needs to think, won't even put up a fight. Look into her eyes, hands upon her thighs. Freaking girlfriend's waiting for you to get her another drink, tell her what she needs to think, won't even put up a fight. And look into her eyes, hands upon her thighs. Freaking girlfriend's waiting for you tonight. Open up your eyes, cause my head has had enough. He doesn't even know your name. How does it feel to wake and forget? He tells you he loves you, but it's not what he meant. Open up your eyes, cause my head has had enough. He doesn't even know your name, he doesn't give up. Get this girl a drink, tell her what she needs to think, won't even put up a fight. And look into her eyes, hand upon her thighs. Freaking girlfriend's waiting for you to get her another drink, so she doesn't have to think, won't even put up a fight. And look into her eyes, hand upon her thighs. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Trying to find that special instrument with great service? Indie Music Store in Milford, New Hampshire has what you need. 603-673-2733. New and used instruments, sheet music and books, student rentals, trade-in and consignment. Owned and operated by Jeff Harrington, a custom drum maker who specializes in drum sales, repairs, and restoration. Indie Music Store, located at 307 Elm Street in Milford, New Hampshire. 603-673-2733. Or visit them on the web at indiemusicstore.biz. Indie Music Store, independent store for independent musicians.
Looking to amp up an event or party? Call Loudkeeper Sound.
In New Hampshire,
603-289-1409.
Indoor-outdoor concerts, festivals,
Public address speaking, conference meetings, outings and
parties and more.
603-289-1409
or on MySpace at myspace.com/loudkeeperaudio.
Top quality sound reinforcement for all your event needs. Drumlin Down Studios.
Located in the foothills of New Hampshire Seacoast, Drumlin Down Studios is a state-of-the-art recording studio for all your recording needs at prices you can afford. Call 603-580-5339 or visit Drumlin Down on the web at drumlindown.com. No project is too large or too small. Call 603-580-5339 for information.
Drumlin Down Studios.
Okay, that was Weekend Girlfriend from Fourth Wall Fiction here on The Hidden Track on RageRockRadio.com. So how many tunes do you guys have of original material?
Like around 20.
Okay. Do you do any covers or?
We're starting
Sometimes,
to.
Yeah.
Really, yeah?
We realize how important it is to have covers under
Yeah,
your
playing
belt
at
now.
bars and they don't know our shit, so it's just like, womp.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are kind of unique. So what do you do for covers? What kind of stuff do you go for?
We covered Beautiful
Actually,
Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty
Kinda
funny
weird.
to do.
Sean
Sean
Kingston.
Kingston,
Sean
hip hop.
Kingston.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
We've done Guns N' Roses,
Yeah,
right?
Sweet Child of Mine.
I cover Beautiful Girls on the weekends.
Yeah, you do.
I think what we're gonna do is each pick like three or four songs each.
And we'll just
Man.
have them whenever we need them.
Right.
The most random group of covers ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going for Lady Gaga next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll use the covers. Like if we're playing at a bar, we should play stuff from like the 70s or 80s because there's gonna be like an older crowd.
Right.
But if we know we're playing somewhere like where there's gonna be like younger kids, maybe we'll play something more like around like the 90s or something like
Yeah.
like maybe punk rock bands like Blink-182 or something more young for the kids.
Right.
So
You sound
How
like a
old
dad.
do you sound? Yeah.
For the kids who play the younger stuff.
For the youngsters, those young whippersnappers who like that,
Yeah, just
that young
last
music.
night, he's talking about how we wouldn't know certain movies and artists because it isn't our generation.
Oh, really?
yeah,
He's like 2 years older than we are.
Wow.
I'm like 3 years older, actually.
Oh,
sorry. Well,
never mind
Yeah.
that. Well, in that case,
Now, as far as your originals, what do you go for with lyrical content? I mean, because I would think with your unique sound, you probably it probably runs the gambit. I would think.
well, a lot of pressure
Yes,
there.
yeah,
It started off. I mean, we started writing a lot in high school, and funny story with we were in the same English class, and I would tend to write lyrics about the books we were reading.
Yeah.
So we're reading The Great Gatsby, and we actually have a song about it called The Invitation.
Yeah.
And I tried to make some connections between what was going on with me and the book, and I turned to Mark. I said, Mark, I just wrote some really cool lyrics. Check this out. And Mark's sleeping on his desk.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
He leans his head up and goes, yeah, cool. And right back down.
And like a year later, it's an awesome song.
Yeah. So it's funny how it all comes together.
And we've been having a story. I don't know if we're still sticking to it anymore, but like there's been a story without the first demo we had, and kind of continuing into the next one, tied into Joe's life, and we try to add aspects of our own life into it.
Yeah.
And but it makes for fun, like writing something and lyrically, so it all ties together, so we can bring back lyrics from songs that we did
Oh,
like
cool.
a while
Okay.
ago, and like add it in and mix it all up. So
It's all the same themes, thematic of a revolution. I mean, I was pissed off at my parents once, and so I wrote the song, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like, Mom, Dad, I hate you. It was more about a revolution, so
Right.
different kind of symbolism.
So it's kind of a concept kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you have out now? You have an EP out, or
Yeah, we made one called One Night Only,
okay?
going with the whole theatrical theme, and that has 7 songs. We sell it for $5.
Mhm.
That was our first one, and hopefully we'll have this next one out before summer's over.
Yeah. Now is the next one going to be a full length?
It is gonna be, I think, So we're aiming for maybe like anywhere between like 70 to 8, like a full CD, like 70, 75 minutes, something like that. But we haven't really decided yet or talked about like what we're doing. Yet,
Right now we're
so.
just writing and see what happens.
Yeah.
We're not very sure of things.
I mean, we have like 14 songs that weren't on like the first CD, like the EP. So
Sure.
we don't know what if we're gonna bring back maybe like some songs off that first one and like mix it up. So we don't know really what's going
It's
on.
hard
yet,
to cut
so.
a song. It's hard to figure out
Oh, sure,
what's
yeah.
going to stay and what order we're going to do it in.
Yeah, yeah. Especially, but it's it's a good problem to have. To
Yes.
have a good amount of material.
Rather than not enough material and being like,
Exactly.
shit, we need to write
Exactly.
4 songs.
And you guys just signed some kind of deal, right?
Yes.
With a label, but kind of a unique
With
thing.
BU, they
Boston University.
Yes,
Yeah.
Boston University. They're having a student-run label, and we signed with them, which our contract starts in September.
Okay.
Goes all the way around till the next September.
Yep.
And they're gonna help us promote us, and just hopefully, it'll be learning stuff. We'll learn from them. They'll learn from us, and it'll be a good time.
Screw that. I have higher expectations. Hopefully they make us famous.
Hopefully
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
happens.
that happens.
Yeah, like
Well, that's up to you guys. You got to make yourselves famous.
Yeah,
the label,
it's
the,
all
the-
about-
the label will help you. But now, so is it a student-run label?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
They're awesome. What Reputations Records too? We should probably give them.
Yeah.
A shout out.
Yeah,
that's their name.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Reputation Records. So.
Is it Reputation or Reputations? I know they either had to eliminate an S or add an S. I can't remember.
I forget.
I think it's adding.
We don't even know.
We call
See?
them Rep Records. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. Rep
That's,
Records.
yeah, they
Like I
had.
said, we're a very sure band.
A fun thing to add is we have a YouTube account.
Yes.
Kind of. We have a bunch of our
Do we?
videos from recording our first EP.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of silly moments.
Yeah. So
And
just
Yeah.
search Fourth Wall Fiction.
you
you'll-
search
you'll
our
find
name,
them.
Fourth Wall Fiction, then you'll see all the clips from.
Us being stupid.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, speaking of that, where can we find you guys online? Let's give your all your.
It's the generic www.myspace.com/fourthwallfiction.
Okay.
That said very nicely.
We also
I like
have
that. That was-
we also have
yeah.
a Facebook account. I don't
Okay.
know what the actual website to it
I
is.
see that
but
ruins the
it's
organization.
just Facebook.
Now, is it fourth spelled out or 4th or what is
It's
it?
4 spelt out.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so it's myspace.com/fourth wall
Fourth,
fiction.
FOURTH. A lot of people actually messed that up,
Oh,
including
okay.
myself.
Yeah.
I can't spell fourth.
And what do you guys have coming up for? We talked about the label deal. What else do you guys have coming up? You got some shows coming?
2 set shows. We have one in July 17th. That's
Yes.
going to be at in Revere, 318 Squire Road, if I'm
Yes,
correct.
Very good. Yes, at the Artist
I had to
Jump
write
Off,
it
great
down.
Yeah,
venue.
I always fill in our band stuff on MySpace, so I know that in my head.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah.
And then that's July 17th. Another one is August 7th at the R&R Bar in Malden. That's on Broadway.
Okay. Never been there. That's a venue I'm not familiar
Go.
with.
The more you drink, the more money we make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
yes.
so that's gonna be from 9 to
That's also
12.
18 plus.
It's an 18 plus show. People
Okay.
over 21 get in for free. 18 plus is $5.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because they're not gonna be drinking.
Okay. Anything else, or I know you guys have been focused on recording, so is that...
That's pretty much it
Probably
for now.
not.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna hopefully get more shows. But
Yeah.
right now it's just those 2 set ones.
Sure.
But
Well, with the recording and the deal you got and everything, you guys have a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
so which is a good thing. So, all right. So check them out. Fourth Wall Fiction, myspace.com/Fourth Wall Fiction. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank
and
you.
let's play another tune. What do you guys want to play as we leave?
We have one called Numbered in Breaths.
Okay.
This is about Joe. Actually, you have the best voice and just
Oh yeah. Actually, can I just say that you have a very good radio voice? By the way, I just want to add that.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
yeah, no, this is the best radio interview I've ever done.
Well, because you said that, you guys are officially my favorite band that I've interviewed.
Oh.
Yeah.
know that.
But no, the back to the song. It's just about realizing who people really are, and people that are close to you and who you thought were nice maybe aren't. I see the mic. Mark's
just-
turning my head
I
towards
just want to
it.
make sure
It's
it was
picking me up.
projecting into it.
I
I'm
think
Yes.
we're good.
Not a
just
bad
like
thing.
I like to make
But
sure.
yeah, the song's kind of about getting revenge on these people.
Okay. What's it called again?
Numbered in breaths.
Okay, so we're going to hear that, and be sure to be back next week with us. Red Summer Sun is our guest next week on The Hidden Track on RageRockRadio.com, and we're going to leave with this tune from Fourth Wall Fiction. Thanks a lot for being here with us, guys.
thank you for having us.
All right, thanks.
RageRockRadio.com.
American Metal Radio.
The heaviest place on the internet.
Today I'm writing about this girl I used to know, but now she's far from home. I will try to forget when I said to regret it, and she said maybe this is wrong. I never wanted to lose you. Or maybe I'm just tired of being lied to. I'm a doctor, still my favorite girl. She had a knack for pulling lies out of her ass, but her smile was always making me take all of her words to be true. Here's a place to show, to the beach you would go. One day, side by side, to watch the world fall apart. If you think that you got it bad, now just wait. Everything will be okay. One day, maybe this is wrong. I never wanted to lose you, or maybe I'm just tired of being lied to. My face and everything you say is fake. Don't wanna make the same mistake. I'm sick of you. swear you should fear this, so you'll be begging for your life and all I'll hear is your eyes, they lie in the back of your head as really dead in the world. And I will learn the things that we're just taught, all that you never thought you can try to ask anyway. Because of you I've taken a life, and now I'm forced to live with the shame. This might have been wrong, fighting fire where the fire's only fueling all the ice in my veins all along. I thought you were real. Well, I'm sick and tired of being told the proper way to think and to feel. I feel that you numbered his breath. Oh, the irony of feeling so alive after feeling a day. I feel so low. And her eyes, they cry as I say